Wonder Woman lassoed in big cash at the box office this weekend. Our Matt Perrin reviews the flick for your Monday movie musing.
Welcome to another Monday. There were a couple of new releases this weekend, but there may as well just have been one. Wonder Woman set a record this weekend for the most money made on an opening weekend for a female-directed film. Making $100 million, which is $77 million more than the second-place movie, many considered this to be the last chance for the DC-related comic book films, with the previous three gaining massive amounts of criticism. So we know it made some money, but did it single-handedly save the DC universe? Here's my take on Wonder Woman. Our film begins on the hidden island of the Masqueria. The island is full of the Amazons, a group of warrior women amongst whom Diana is the only child. We hear the stories of how she came from Zeus and now all of the old gods are dead except Ares and the women trained to be ready for his return. After Diana's mother, the queen, finally allows her to be trained, we see her becoming an amazing warrior as she grows. Now a woman, Diana, played by Gal Gadot, finds herself discovering powers that she can't comprehend. One day, a pilot, Steve Trevor, played by Chris Pine, crashes through the barrier. Diana saves him from the wreckage, but German soldiers have followed him through the barrier and the Amazons go to battle with them. After the battle, they interrogate Steve and learn of the Great War. Diana becomes convinced that this is the work of Ares, and against the pleas of her mother and the refusal of the Amazonians to fight, she leaves the island with Steve to put a stop to the war. They arrive in London, where first and foremost they must help Diana to blend in. They then go to the generals, where Steve explains that the Germans have engineered a bioweapon that could lead them to being all-powerful. The war brass ignore him since peace seems to be imminent. Diana and Steve set out to form a team and head to the front lines to attempt to win the war themselves. As the movie progresses, the action heats up. We see Diana discovering what she can actually do, along with becoming more driven to find and kill Ares when she sees what his influence has done to mankind. Taking the fight to the front line, the team progresses to the German front and find exactly what they are up against. They must work together to end this war once and for all, and Diana must realize her actual purpose and decide exactly what she needs to do with that information. So, what to say about this one? First off, I didn't slam the other DC movies as much as others have up to this point. I looked at them for the entertainment value, but I was overly critical of them. This fourth installment is a much better movie. In my review of Batman vs. Superman, I said that Wonder Woman was the one redeeming thing of that movie. Well, here is 2 hours and 21 minutes where she is the same and redeeming the entire DC universe. They obviously listened to some past complaints. This movie isn't nearly as dark and gritty as the past ones. There is a good amount of fish-out-of-water humor with Diana adjusting to regular life in the real world. Gal Gadot continued to be amazing, and she does the character so well. It is a well-done origin story. It's almost like the writers were like, what was a good Marvel origin story? Well, everyone kind of liked Captain America the First Avenger, so let's do it like that. And so they did. There are a good bit of similarities to the first Cap movie, so if you enjoyed that, you'll probably enjoy this one as well. Or be angry that they're so alike. Either way, it's an extremely entertaining movie, and it's good to see that DC is starting to get their act together. We'll see if this momentum can keep going into Justice League. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Matt. Coming up, it'll be a bumpy start to the work week weather-wise. Tyler has one last look at that 7-day. Keep it right here.